Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Twilight Out of Focus, episode 7. Yeah, I'm a week late. Tomorrow is gonna be when the next episode comes out, but I'm here. You know how it is. But yeah, last time, um, it's been a minute, so we had a third year wanting to quit. No, I don't remember if it was the club or just the play, not the play, the movie that they're doing right now, and was basically just doing it for attention so that a girl could go out with him. But then, by basically quitting, he was leaving all that work to be replaced by someone else. But obviously, they already had everything planned for him to do that. So they now just gotta have to make do and cut stuff out and just, really accommodate for him not having that role. So then, Jin, he was like, okay, fine. You can have a minor role, but we gotta have you in some way. We gotta fill the spot somehow. And then he got, well, not necessarily an argument, but just Ichikawa just basically barged into the conversation and started really undermining Jin and his ability to lead and direct, and basically tells him, you how can you even call yourself a director if you're letting this happen? And Jin is basically like, yeah, you're right, I'm not a director, I'm not even going to pursue film after I finish high school, so you're right, I don't have the passion to fight for this and have my vision be as it was from the very beginning. I just want everyone to have a decent time in the club. And it happened, the thing that he didn't want to happen, which is what it was Ichikawa and him having an argument over movies in their dorm, because that was the one place where they didn't have to talk about it, and therefore Ichikawa was just a lot more amicable. So then that happened, and then Ichikawa met up with Rei, and then they talked about Jin, and Rei basically could just tell that Ichikawa likes Jin, and just Ichikawa really went off on how much he can tell that how much care and good writing is in the plays, in the scripts that he does. But he thinks that he has to sacrifice a lot in order for not his vision, but everyone's vision to be the one going into the final product. Now, Ray doesn't actually disagree with that necessarily, but he just says, I don't really think that's exactly how it is. Then we had Jin confess to Ichikawa, and we don't have an answer yet, but Ichikawa just spends the rest of the episode thinking about it. And then one time when they're both in the bed together, he he's talking about movies, about something about whatever it is that they disagreed with, and he's just kicking him in the back, and then Jin just starts acting on his feelings. And well, Ichikawa really wasn't thinking this could You know, how does this make him feel? But then, you know, I do like that we have the whole thing of like being in Ichikawa's perspective and him, and that we know that he's like, well, I do like this, but I didn't want it to happen right now like this. I much rather had a talk. And so he ends up crying, and then they get interrupted. And that's where we left off. So yeah, let's see if things get resolved between these two this episode. I think they do. I think I saw like a screenshot of this episode, but I don't remember very well. So let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're starting with the opening. Oh yeah, Ray and the pink hair guy. That might be a thing. I think I saw something like that. Oh well. We'll see, we'll see. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that we saw the picture from under the bed. Yeah. A young Jin and Ichikawa. And Ichikawa didn't recognize him. I totally forgot about that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. 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 I do remember thinking like, you know, is he gonna stop doing film things because he doesn't want to, or because he doesn't think he can do it? Hmm. I don't know, is that still a thing? Hmm. Okay. It looks cute. Oh, okay. That must be where the picture is from. Hmm. Did they even exchange words? Okay. But it was probably just one interaction. That's... Man. Ichikawa the perfectionist. Mm. So much. Mm. Sure. There's definitely some things that haven't changed. Mm. Mm. Ooh, I like this. I had no idea that well, that Jin knew Ichikawa. But yeah, Ichikawa doesn't remember. No, not one bit. Mm. Oh, more. Only physical changes. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Wow. How are you gonna leave that unfinished? Oh, yo, Ichikawa making the first move. Do it! Ichikawa deserves that. Alright. Yo. Oh. Of course. Oh, that's from the opening. Mm. Uh. Mm. and just do some ad-libbing. Yes. Hmm. Right. I expected that. Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Hmm. 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 I can't. Okay, so it comes from that. Man. I get it, but still. That's a shame. Uh, mm, mm. Well, but we are not gonna get a I like you back? Alright. Yo. Oh, he knows him. I guess it's only fair. Man, even with this couple, I'm still feeling. Man, they're moving so fast. But I think it works. I mean, this is one of those where, like, the other person hasn't actually said, I like you, but, like, you can tell he does feel it. This whole movie is just shots of the beach. Man, I really like their dynamic. No. Yeah. The way Mao is like, huh. Could it be? Hmm. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Mm. No. Oh. There's a lot of guys we don't know, though. It would be more meaningful if it was these guys who hugged him. Mm. Hmm. Well, you only know when you're in the future. Oh my god, the way Ray walks, that's me. Ooh, that's such a good line. But it won't end, right? When Jin graduates? Oh man, don't tell me. It was that short lived. Mm. Oh no, the insecurities they're facing. Mm. Yeah, of course, that would make him really anxious. Ashtaru. Oh, that's big. Whoa. Mm. Okay, good. Honesty. Hmm. Well, that's all he needed to say. Mm. Yep. Oh. Okay, go ahead. Oh? Nah. Let's hope. Just be hopeful, you know? Believe in the power of love. Mm. Yeah. No, that's so sweet. Mm. I love the film analogies. Mm. Mm. God damn it, why did you cut away? Mm. Mm. So dry. Uh. We're getting the ending now? Okay, but there's a but coming. Okay. Hmm. A. He managed to compliment him in that regard. Oh man. He didn't last, huh? Oh, okay. He's getting angry while complimenting him. This is very Ichikawa. I really like that. It is a little complicated. We didn't hear it, but come on, it's obvious. Ah, yes. Well, episode preview, okay. Oh, oh, is the next focus Ray and the pink-haired guy? Letter of resignation. Oh, Jin and Ichikawa, they look so good. Oh wait, I think I saw someone post this here. This is, I don't think this is by the mangaka of this manga. I think this is by the mangaka of A Sign of Affection. Yes. Yeah, that was the shoujo that aired like last season, I think. But yeah, they look so good here. that mangaka has a really cool art style. Not one of my favorites, but still pretty nice to look at. Although the lips are very prominent. But yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm going to assume, I'm gonna go through the assumption that this episode is the last one that's gonna fully focus on Jin and Ichikawa. So this is like the... I mean, we could get stuff in the future if we get like a season 2, I'm guessing. But for now, this is the end. And this is like, you know, putting the bow on the relationship. So yeah, with that, I'd say that right now, they are definitely... God. They are definitely the couple between them and Mao Hisashi that I prefer in the series. Now there's still one more, I think, that we're gonna go through. So they might take that spot, but for now, I really like Ichikawa and Jin's the most. There's something really sweet about both of them just having each other to just be their full selves around, you know? No defenses, just no filters, and just bearing themselves in front of each other like that. Not having to live up to expectations. It's just, you know, what you see is what you get. It's hard to explain, but I think that this scene was just, you know, the second years looking at Ichikawa trying to make like a little speech for Jin, and the third years might have been my favorite scene in the episode. It was just really interesting seeing Ichikawa trying to parse, you know, in his head, trying to vocalize the way he feels about Jin as a movie director, but also as a person, and trying to mix those together while also keeping it professional. And it ended up looking like a love-hate relationship. Literally, it is like he resents how much he likes him, so it's like, which is it? But we know. But for people, you know, for third parties, it definitely looks very strange. Also, the flashback at the beginning, I don't think it was like super necessary. At least in regards to, you know, like, oh, we needed Ichikawa and Jin to have had a previous sort of encounter before they met in high school. But I think it adds something neat to the relationship. Like, I think it was just this instance, but that was impactful enough for Jin to fall in love with movies and try to do something out of it, at least in high school. And if it wasn't for that, he would have never met Ichikawa again. So, you know what, never mind. I do think it makes their relationship more meaningful that way. I still don't think it was essential, though. And yeah, a lot of things stayed the same while some changed. For one, because they were able to get to know each other for a long period of time now. They were able to realize, that they both put up a front for others. And the reason they have some shortcomings, like Ichikawa being so hard on himself, and Jin just, how did he put it, being soft on himself and others, just being like, let's just get along and let's not have any conflict. Let's just all just have fun together, and that's that. Instead of trying to aim for something more rigorous in the search of art. Which is definitely something that Jin and Ichikawa would have always butted heads on. But, that's one aspect of their lives, and there's the rest that they can still meet halfway. But at the same time, it's like, no. There's definitely, if there's one thing that they can agree about movies, that they both love them in just very different ways. And they go about them with very different approaches. But yeah, I was almost expecting Ichikawa to be like, give him like a bit of a speech about like, well, what does it matter if you think you can't? You should do it if you want to. If you have the passion, you should go for it. Doesn't matter what everyone else thinks that you should or shouldn't do. But we didn't, so yeah, that's a bit sad that Jin just has to resign to what a career that he thinks he's good enough for, what he doesn't love. He just thinks he has to do it. But maybe in a sequel. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this episode. And yeah, I really, really liked it. And I guess tomorrow we start off again with a new couple. I don't know if we're gonna have just a new couple every 3 episodes, or if it's just gonna be the 3 and then we're gonna go back to Mao and Hisashi at the end. We'll see. But yeah, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.